Why do you research the perfect workout for 3 hours, but won't do 20 push-ups? That's the momentum paradox. Meet Sarah, a marketing manager who spent 6 months planning her side business. She created spreadsheets, researched competitors, designed logos, but she never made her first sales call. You're trapped in the momentum paradox. By the end of this video, you'll discover a method so simple it feels almost unfair. Once you see how momentum actually works, you won't look at starting the same way again. Stick with me, because I'll give you the momentum protection protocol, the single habit rule that prevents backsliding. Think of your life as a machine. Right now, most of your gears are stuck. But what if I told you that one small push could get every gear spinning? Chapter 1. Your brain's energy conservation mode. Your brain is like a smartphone trying to preserve battery life. It's designed to conserve energy, not chase dreams. This worked when survival meant staying alive. Now it's keeping you trapped in patterns that kill your potential. Here's the science. Newton's first law doesn't just apply to objects, it applies to you. A body at rest stays at rest. A body in motion stays in motion. Whatever you're doing right now, you'll keep doing unless something forces a change. Take James, a software developer. Every morning he'd plan to learn a new programming language after work. But every evening he'd collapse on the couch and scroll his phone instead. He wasn't weak. He was experiencing inertia. The breakthrough? James started coding for just 2 minutes during lunch breaks. Within a week, those 2 minutes naturally stretched to 15. Within a month, he was building projects. The physics of momentum took over where willpower left off. Your resistance isn't personal, it's mechanical. Understanding this changes everything. Chapter 2. The 2-minute revolution. Here's the unfair advantage. When you commit to just 2 minutes, your brain can't mount a defense. It's too small to trigger your internal alarm system. Lisa, a working mom of 2, wanted to write a novel but claimed she had no time. I challenged her to write for 2 minutes while her coffee brewed. That's it. Just 2 minutes. Week 1. She wrote 2 sentences. Week 4. She was writing for 20 minutes before work. Week 12. She had 3 chapters done. The secret wasn't time management. It was momentum management. Why does this work? Your brain overestimates the energy required to start and underestimates the energy you gain once you begin. We'll spend 20 minutes deciding what to watch, but claim we don't have 2 minutes for growth. The problem isn't time. It's psychological resistance to beginning. So far, we've seen how your brain fights change and how 2 minutes can bypass that resistance. Next, I'll show you how those tiny actions literally rewire your identity. Chapter 3. Identity engineering. Every action is a vote for who you become. Write 1 paragraph? You're a writer. Do 10 push-ups? You're someone who exercises. Make 1 sales call? You're building a business. Most people wait to feel like a writer before they write. This is backwards. You become a writer by writing. Identity follows action, not the other way around. Marcus, a shy accountant, wanted to become a confident speaker. Instead of waiting to feel confident, he started asking 1 question in every team meeting. Just 1. After 3 months, colleagues were calling him the guy with great questions. His identity shifted before his feelings did. Here's your implementation framework. Pick 1 tiny action that aligns with your desired identity. Do it consistently for 1 week. Notice how you start seeing yourself differently. Let that new identity pull you toward bigger actions. The compound effect of identity is profound. Each small action reinforces who you're becoming. After weeks of 2-minute writing sessions, you don't just write occasionally, you are a writer. If this is clicking for you, hit subscribe so you don't miss the rest. We've seen how tiny actions change identity. Now, let's explore how your environment can make those actions automatic. Chapter 4. Environment Engineering. Your environment votes for or against your goals every second. The most successful people don't have stronger willpower. They designed their surroundings to make good choices inevitable. Rachel, a busy executive, wanted to read more but always ended up watching Netflix. Simple fix: she put books on her coffee table and moved the TV remote to another room. Within 2 weeks, she was reading instead of binge watching. Same person, different environment. Want to exercise? Lay out workout clothes the night before. Want to eat better? Stock healthy snacks at eye level and hide junk food. Want to write? Keep a notebook visible and your phone in another room. Your environment design checklist: make starting easier, reduce friction; make stopping harder, add friction to bad habits; use visual cues to remind you of your goals; remove temptations from your immediate space. The goal is to make good choices automatic and bad choices difficult. You're not changing your willpower, you're changing your default options. Now that your environment supports momentum, let's talk about tracking progress to maintain it. Chapter 5: Progress Momentum. What gets tracked gets done, but more importantly, what gets tracked gets momentum. Visual progress creates psychological rewards that fuel continued action. David, a freelance designer, struggled to build his portfolio. Then he started marking an X on his calendar every day he created something new, even a quick sketch. Seeing the chain of X's motivated him to keep the streak alive. 6 months later, he had enough work to land his dream client. Your brain loves evidence of forward movement. Create simple tracking systems. Mark X's on a calendar. Keep a streak counter. Take progress photos. Write daily wins in a journal. Implementation guide. Choose one metric that matters most. Track it visually where you'll see it daily. Celebrate small wins. Focus on consistency, not perfection. Progress momentum builds on itself. Small wins create confidence that enables bigger wins. Each tracked action proves you can follow through. We've covered how to start and track momentum. But what happens when life gets chaotic? That's where the Momentum Protection Protocol comes in. Chapter 6: The Momentum Protection Protocol. Life will try to break your momentum. Kids get sick. Work explodes. Motivation disappears. The secret isn't avoiding these disruptions. It's having a system that survives them. The protocol has 3 levels. Level 1, your ideal routine when everything goes right. Level 2, your minimum effective dose when life gets busy. Level 3, your anchor habit when everything falls apart. Jennifer, a nurse working rotating shifts, couldn't maintain consistent workout times. Her protocol: Level 1 was a full gym session. Level 2 was a 20-minute home workout. Level 3 was just putting on workout clothes. The clothes habit kept the identity alive even on her worst days. Maintenance momentum is about showing up regardless of how you feel. Some days you'll accomplish a lot, other days you'll do the minimum. Both days count toward building your starting muscle. Consistency beats intensity over time. Better to do the minimum every day than to do everything perfectly once a week. Now let's see how all these principles work together in real life. Chapter 7: The Complete System in Action. Environment. She put her laptop and business notebook on her kitchen table every night. Identity. She started calling herself an entrepreneur, not someone thinking about starting a business. Progress tracking. She marked each outreach attempt on a calendar. Protection protocol. Perfect day meant 5 emails. Busy day meant 1 email. Chaos day meant just opening her laptop. Result? Within 30 days, she had 3 clients and her first 2-0 in revenue. The machine was finally running. Think of your life as software you're debugging. Every chapter we've covered is a line of code that makes your personal operating system run smoother. But knowing the code isn't enough. You have to run the program. Remember Sarah from the beginning? The one who planned her business for 6 months without starting? Here's what happened when she applied this system. 2-minute rule. She committed to writing 1 email to a potential client every morning. Pause this video if you need to, write your 1 action down, then come back. Why 48 hours? Because momentum has an expiration date. Wait too long and inertia takes over again. The window between learning and doing is where dreams go to die. Here's what successful people know that others don't. They don't wait for perfect conditions. They don't wait for motivation. They don't wait for tomorrow. They start now, imperfectly, inconsistently at first, but they start. Your life is not a dress rehearsal. Every day you spend planning instead of doing is a day you can't get back. The momentum paradox is real. Starting is the hardest part and the most powerful part. You have the physics, you have the framework, you have the examples. The only question left is, what will you start in the next 48 hours? Remember, a body in motion stays in motion. But first, you have to get moving. Now go engineer some momentum. If this video helped you see starting differently, smash that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe for more frameworks that turn knowledge into action. And drop a comment telling me what you're going to start in the next 48 hours. I read every single one, and your commitment might inspire someone else to finally get moving. The machine is waiting. Time to flip the switch.